Evening, I always go to church on 31st night. I'm sorry. I know you guys can make me stay here the whole night. Normally, I don't go to church, so the last time I went to church, my pastor spotted me at the back. But like Putogo, we pray for the church after the sermon. I didn't have any prayer in my so I log into these WhatsApp groups. You know, they have prayers they send every morning, long prayers. So I threw a prayer, dito. After the sermon, he said, Putogo, come forward and pray for us. I was pompous because I knew I had something in mind. I just went forward. Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, Creator, Designer, and Architect of the universe, protect us, save us, and send us home safely. Please forward this message to 14 groups in 14-7. Myself, I want. You know, you always have to listen to your mother. You always have to listen to your mother. My mother always told me, learn hard. If you don't learn and you fail, you become a policeman. I was always learning. That was our prayer topic at home. We cancel any police forms in Jesus' name. Hi, are you guys married? No. You are waiting for a better guy. If I don't know anything about Ghana police, I know they all failed in English. Do you hear the English they speak? Hey, shut up, you are not my friend, my friend. Thank you very much, my name is Putogo. Evening, I always go to church on 31st night.
Who is squad? Sporto, MJ, Putogo. Crypto wasn't in it. Obi, Lexi, DK. Sasquad, Obi, about crack it. Until we are one over 3. What's that? You laugh 4 or 5 times.
What's a break woman? On a break woman, wait me, I want. But what's the way banana bang? Each other, you know,
they say that my head ache, then since Charlie still they watch the video, they laugh.
Amongst yourselves, say if you do it, then so. Do you identify a winner like Charlie tonight? There will be carried.
Oh, that one there with we like this with the tell one our Charlie this time if you kill the show.
You take the show.
You they give we motivation. So say you go tighten up. That one.
So okay, I come. So let's say that this was for the cocktail or the cockpit. So see where can go to cocktails from?
Oh yeah,
You can go talk. You can go to the cocktails.
You have seen you will have FO and the thing will come to you like that. You know?
We give na that no me free no sano igni.
Oye
Ibini wa ye no bi. The girl there has a watch. Why did they laugh Warriors like that? Fifi for do some
Wait, so like who's like let's say you Warriors.
Yeah.
What be your favorite MJ joke?
For that.
No. Like in general. Ask you.
You some church joke me.
You talking joke like yeah, you joke.
You say like church people they suffer. If I talk, I go hack into them because me too now they get some ideas. So early in the morning, the church you come fresh. It depends how it do. Ubet me man, I met me. Okay, at first day you go carnage, sex. Then you talk that voice. Then the next day you go come carnage. The next day you go come then Carnage. The third day, then they do. Then you go tap somebody. Obeko. That joke now catch my mind.
The people joke like
catch me.
But if you talk somebody in joke, no, if you talk, I'm like,
No, if you be original like that.
After all, you know, you look at it like what? Why they sell the drugs for the car inside?
Yeah.
Is that what that's no, tell I never hear before.
Tell him.
You they remember?
You tell him.
Oh no, by the way, we are live. I hope you know.
Hey.
Or we go long time.
Oh really?
Wow.
Oh baby. Because we were there. So right now we are
live. We've been live for a while now. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
It shocked you. You know what? Go wipe your mouth or something.
I figured they go give we some makeups with them things. So
yeah.
Challenge. So don't mind them, man. We are still. What you just saw? Like,
you know, we want a real.
Yeah. So that joke was a joke.
Yeah.
So let's start.
Yeah.
Right. So Putogo.
Before we start, I will clean this thing.
Yeah, it wet. My own now they come for.
So Putogo, that joke, they say Abochi people they sell drugs, then they get some accent.
Nah, you see, these Abochi people normally they sell manpower drugs. Then they smile because they don't see them a medicine, you know they work. Then they have a problem with their accent. They change P with F. About the donor said, "Oh, where you pop this last pot? Where you compare guinea power?" And normally they sell manpower drugs. And I saw one Abuchi guy. Abuchi, I bet cotton draw. He said, "Oh, more cotton draw. No, my girl no be confused. Girl no be shut up. Now I share handkerchief. Now I You sure say be correct and I said do but your man got some tasty. You're very good. I said forget you get poison. He said oh more correct poison. Only poison in 5 seconds will be good. But how you know? Your man got some tasty poison.
How can you take poison?
They just they lie. They be serious liars, man.
You hear that wise in joke? He say Ghanaians be late. Like we are always late. Why I say we always be late. If they give you 11, you go reach there 12. If they give you 12, you go reach there. When you say, oh, we are late to the extent, say we die safer, that lateness they follow it. So then they name them like you die, the late Putogo.
But you know die yet.
So everywhere you go see saying they write to the late Auntie Acey's funeral.
Yeah, because they
are always late. They are late and they are even late on WhatsApp meeting. What? After an hour the meeting has started, they come and they're like, yo, Charlie, I was late because of traffic.
Yeah.
Yes, too much.
Very late.
Yeah.
What be their source? Like the area, you know, like every comedian they like. Some people they pick on fat women. And they pick on people they stammer. What be your the best place you go to? You know, say any day you go get material for there.
Why they spy my face?
You don't get material in GT.
No. Because this boy, I look at him sake of he be my best friend then I know where they get him materials for.
Oh.
So there you see sometimes the public toilet. No, let's forget.
That be where they get in content too.
No.
Serious. So he go fit do toilet jokes like 20 hours.
No,
stop.
but they talk about you. No be.
I beg you.
Sometimes we get materials for trending topics.
Yeah.
Things where they trend, people go feel read. Then relatable things.
Like
everybody goes school before.
Yeah.
But me, I like gadgets.
Yeah.
Okay, you like they use gadgets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like gadgets.
But me, every time I they get content, it be when I they bath.
They shower inside.
So I dey
that
shower.
way they get content once a month.
Yeah, like that.
But me, to be honest, the time I get content be when I day school. Examination time, if the question be very difficult, I get content. If I waste more time than they choose the pen, we will just say then I start to write something for the people in back.
Yeah.
The jokes. You make an overthink. Serious.
Sometimes the only way you they get materials is when you are broken-hearted. Yeah, as
experience.
A comedian.
So for how many times?
Broken-hearted.
Yeah.
Oh, for like on a real like 3 times since I started comedy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
3.
Real girlfriends way.
You only premature.
Where did they feel you?
Yeah, way they reach sometimes they say, oh, Charlie, I be with the.
But how do you know you got him broken?
Then they go to shit. Wait, the relationship don't go anywhere. Your career
the
don't go.
career no go.
The
The
career no go.
means after they carry my career, I don't be better career.
But you get premature broken hand before.
That one check like you get.
How that one day? Wait.
That
Explain.
one.
Premature. Yeah.
So premature broken hand be when you call your girlfriend around 11:30, then you call waiting.
Easy.
She don't tell you anything.
No, but you now you.
Imaginary tears. You know, be you want make the tears come.
But you now.
But that same thing, that same premature broken heart, and you go feel the vibe. I'm like, you say your mind inside or your money in the hold now. Your money in the hold now, it be 5 cedi. See, your mind or 5 cedi, so you just the things you sometimes you go buy children, you go left like one Ghana be. But you go reach there, you check like the money no dey there. Then that way I dey check like you know be this trouser I wear. But you know say since yesterday that same trouser you dey wear, but you go give yourself hope. Oh no, be this one. You know that one you check like you won't cry, you know won't cry. So if somebody busy, oh Charlie, what's up today? You know go chop.
Today that thing happened to you. You know they talk to him. You they explain it.
Anybody, nobody want to know.
You see some tree, they be like, ah man, this thing, this guy.
What be the first joke you ever told? Like if you can, your very first one, the very first one you ever.
Mine was 2 seconds special. You remember that joke? I went up on stage. Hello, my name is Comedianwarris. Thank you very much. I left stage. It was like 2 seconds special.
Wait. So you don't do anything?
I just go now. I've done the joke when me now I laugh. Where I said thank you very much. Where I leave, I happy myself. Where I leave.
He built confidence. Initially, I used to force him to go to stage.
Yeah,
like
okay.
after the audition, we go there, this and that. I go perform. I say, Warris, go perform. He said, nah. Go perform. You go there straight of 2 seconds.
I was too quick. Like I didn't want to. It was like hell. Being on stage is like hell. So you wouldn't like to be there for long because you don't want to be embarrassed. Maybe you crack the joke and then the first one goes, the second one now you want escape. Okay. And then me call.
You say the joke is not funny.
Yeah.
You explain the joke.
Yeah.
MJ, the kind of first joke you tell.
They won't carry the first joke. They don't carry. But you see, if they pay me the entire now, I no get any Voltarian as a friend. Like I will feel call them right now. Like,
Yeah.
I
call them, yo, I just who carry me first joke. Me carry the Papa. Madame Fobio, or your comedy or start here, 5 years now, your joke being real, feel better me. Oh, man, worry. A joke. No, okay. Nobody is very good with that, you know. But, hey, I kind.
My first joke be a whole blockbuster joke.
But I mean, I used to perform
the nasty joke.
way back in school, like class 4. Then they'll say to you, our teacher used to like jokes. So when the class is at fault, maybe someone, we were all late to school, then he will call me. If I'm able to make him laugh, he will not lash the class. Yeah. So I used to crack jokes.
That's very good.
Well, you saved the whole class. Shit.
A savior.
So you've been a fool for long.
You've been a savior for long.
But sometimes when I'm not around, my friends will try to go and say some joke that I told them. But sometimes you say a joke and it's not funny. When you say it and it's not funny, you just look at everybody.
What do comedians do when you tell a joke and nobody's laughing? Like in a moment where you feel like no one, like it's not because I've had jokes being told by so many people, right? So I've heard that joke before, but somebody would say the same joke again and you will laugh. So you can hear it 100 times, you will still laugh. But then this is like your main joke. Everywhere you tell that joke, it will win. But this day, Charlie, what did go through your head at that point?
You see, for that, I think everybody has a good day and then everybody has a bad day. And if that happens, as let's say a professional comedian, you have to be smart. That's why we always have pocket jokes, and your pocket jokes, they shouldn't be 1 or 2. Say baku flop here, then you cover up with the other one. When the other one doesn't go well, you have to be very smart and then just chip in the one that you think can save you. But if it doesn't save you, you are not Jesus to be able to do any miracle. You laugh at your joke, just laugh at it and tell them that it's funny. You can even explain the joke to them. I mean, what I was trying to say, this is the punchline. You have to laugh.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
that will
you
even make...
You have to surrender.
You have to surrender.
Yeah, because sometimes when you go up on stage, you know, they are so serious. They want to hear something. So as you are trying to explain, they begin to get angry. Why is this guy? So getting angry and you're like, hey, Jimmy, you won't be angry again. You surrender and then you move. Or if you have any other joke you can use to escape, you drop it and then you leave stage. That is not your place.
But sometimes comedy, we have the map theory. The M is for the M is the material, the A is the audience, and the P is the performer. And out of the three, the most important is the audience. You work on the material according to the audience. So you have to know your audience. If they are politicians, you have to know that political jokes will work here. If they are doctors, you have to know that sickness and this will work there. And if they are students, you have to joke about schools. So if you go to a politician and start, some jokes are universal. But sometimes if you go to the politician and start to talk about something that they can't relate, like when you're in the science class, the operation, use the terminologies, they won't get it. But the joke will be actually funny to the doctors.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to know your audience.
And when they start doing that away thing, they start to do away. Like, come on.
You dance to it.
Charlie, that thing, it depends.
They do some before.
Put your spirit down.
They do me some before, but
for where?
For Zen Gardens.
For
I think the guy Laboni, the guy was drunk. No, it was another show. He was drunk and then I had to pick on him before I would leave on stage because they were expecting. You see, when people say away, it's not 100% away. There are some particular people who are not willing for you to leave because they came because of you. Okay, so at that point in time, you become a hero. You need to kill those people with a punchline before you leave so that it will make the people happy. So at that point in time, I remember it was a Manchester match and then Manchester was down. So even though I didn't know if he was a Manchester fan, I had to pick on him with Manchester. The way you are talking, it's like you're a Manchester fan, you are talking out of pain. And then this is why Manchester is doing this. Bah, everybody was laughing, quack, quack, quack. I said, thank you very much, that's my time. So he himself came to tell me that you did very well.
They are heckless.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, sometimes you have to deal with them individually.
Yeah.
You thought the person is a heckler and they are so broke that they can't even pay attention. And you can't even tell them the way he's behaving, he should wear a condom on his head. Because
but I think
if he's behaving like a dick, he should dress like one.
But sometimes do you also get angry? Like when somebody heckles you, I get angry.
But you are the person with the microphone. And you have
that is why I'm always working with my slapping machine.
Yeah, sometimes
you heckle me, I walk to you. Hey, Dubamina will sleep. Bah! Then I'll go backstage. So that's when you are cracking the joke. They are steady because hey, Charlie wants to remember.
That was what I thought way back when I started comedy. I thought DKB would slap anybody when they don't laugh. So immediately it's coming up on stage. Everybody.
I was once watching The White and someone was heckling a comedian on stage. Yeah. The comedian told the guy to get up and leave. But I was thinking that one can't be done in Ghana.
No,
with
it would turn out to be people would go up on social media to say you're arrogant, you are this. So we have to keep it cool. Just deal with the person.
But I don't think they should serve alcoholic drinks at comedy shows because some people just get drunk and they step.
Yes.
Yeah, some people will do that, but then also I've been to shows where the alcohol really helped. You know, people are like, it relaxes. It relaxes the people. Okay, fine. Let's do it. But at any given day, I'll choose the alcohol over the tramol. The tramol people don't go laugh. They just go there. They just go to chop.
They laugh after the show.
Like,
once they come, then they reach out.
And the thing for the money is like, oh, that was.
Where is he? Oh,
experience, Charlie. Experience.
Who inspires? Like what like everyone does a couple of comedy here and there. I have who I watched. I have some people that I like any given day they make me laugh. Who was that one person growing up watching on TV? Like that's someone I forgot. Who was it for you?
For me,
be careful who you choose because a follow-up question. There's a follow-up question.
Whoa.
Who was the one person that you watched? Like you were like, wow, this guy is good.
For me, I used to like Basket Mouth and Salvador.
So the two of them, these are African comedians.
Yeah. Oh, international.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind what they come by. Basket Mouth and Salvador.
Yeah.
What Salvador joke do you remember?
I remember his there was a rescue joke about somebody trying to commit suicide and then the person went up to the 8th floor and then...
No, tell me.
So the person was on the 8th floor and then he was trying to get... in America, when somebody wants to commit suicide, the person goes to the 8th floor within 2 minutes, and then ambulance will be around. They'll be talking, hello, please calm down. Why are you up there? The person will be like, I want to die. Why? My dog has got maybe miscarriage. They're like, oh, please wait. Within 2 minutes, they will go and rescue the person. But not in Africa. You go to the 8th floor, you have to still draw attention. Hey, I want to die. Hey, yeah, why are you there? You are making noise. Why? Why are you there? I want to die. Go up. Unless you won't die. Because if you come and fall and don't die, he'll kill you. So that was one joke. I could just watch over and over, checking how he was moving with the steps and how people would laugh with the breaks and everything. And then I realized actually it was cool. Then I would watch Basket Math, and then I would also learn something from it. The approach, how they go up on stage, and then how they exit. I think that was the most important thing and more reason why I was too.
My favorite Salvador joke was the one with the poster, if you are in it. And
Yeah, I remember that joke.
That is like,
Salvador.
That's my favorite Salvador joke. Who did you look at?
I used to look at my dad and then Basket Math.
Well, your dad used to tell jokes a lot.
My dad is a joke.
Joke complete.
Yeah, my dad is a joke.
Is he alive?
Yes.
Okay. I'll cut this part of the video and send it to him.
You will look at the joke, you will look at what we are doing, you will not understand. Yeah.
Like, okay, fine, it's okay, whatever I do. Get me fine. It's okay.
Yeah, but I used to watch Basket Math a lot. He's one guy, you check the way he holds the crowd. It's like, I've learned a lot. If you check my style of comedy, you check there's this kind of link between what Baskets do and then what I do, because I used to learn a lot from him. I remember one of his jokes that really got my attention. He did it here in Ghana. In this world, there are two things involved. Either you're a man or you're a woman.
Oh yeah, that joke, okay.
Yeah, that joke. You see, I was just thinking about how on earth will you be able to think around something like this? Very long ago. And the joke is very long. And you check this joke, it didn't follow any rule. We in comedy we have some rules, but this joke in particular didn't follow any rule. So I was like, okay, so he was able to break the laws. He was able to break all the rules, meaning the rules are just there to guide us. Meaning you can break the rules. So I watch him, and then I watch how he goes about, and then when he's on stage, you check him. At times he will be smiling, at times he will be very focused on the joke he's saying. Exactly what I do, and I think it's been helping me a lot. Then when you come to Ghana here, at first I didn't know any Ghanaian comedian. I was like focused there until I started watching Foster Romanos and then DKB. Yeah. After that, then I saw David Oscar, but I didn't really follow David Oscar a lot. Yeah, I was following Romanos and then DKB.
Putogo.
Yeah. My mentors.
You know, the one they sell for the roadside.
Oh nah. George Carlin and Red Fox. Yeah.
Okay.
Then one and die.
Yeah. Carlin died, right?
Yeah.
You did, what was your favorite Carlin joke?
Carlin.
Yeah.
If I listen to one man, I really listen to. I just appreciate the way they talk the jokes. It identify the problems. They talk the truth the way it is. If you see the truth, you don't go beat around the bush and talk say, oh this for no. You just go talk. I know they like politicians. Yeah. I know they like the government. What did they do me? I know they like. They're very intelligent. They're the most intelligent comedian I ever seen.
I think I agree with you. I like Carlin for some reasons. He has a joke about farts. I don't know, I'll see if I can first. Farting and how you test your own fart to see whether it's like, you know, you do that. Sometimes you fart and you want to like make sure whether it smells the right way. Sometimes you get very confused, and then he did this thing where you do it and it's not coming out. Like you release one, but you want to smell, you're not smelling it. Maybe it's still the air is still down there. It's like you force yourself to bring it up to your nose. Oh, this one is fine. I can do this one here. He has a very.
There was one joke he was talking about. He's an atheist, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the Christians say there's an invisible man up there
who loves you, he cherishes you, he doesn't want to kill you. And when you do something that he doesn't like, he will put you at a place where there is fire and you will burn, but still you won't die forever and ever. But this man loves you.
Punch.
That's what he doesn't understand. But this man loves you. And Red Fox is also a great comedian. I don't think both of you know him.
Me, I know him. He's a human being.
He's also an American comedian, one of my role models. I love the way he delivers. He talks the joke like 1 minute joke, another 1 minute joke, 1 minute joke, another 1 minute joke. Then
one liner.
Yeah, just one line. And one of the blacks who were able to start mounting stages in America. Initially, they didn't want the blacks to, but they set good example for.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you survive on comedy? What else do you do besides this? If there's no show at the cockpit, what do you do? What are you doing?
I'm a lab technician.
Oh, you are?
Of gas.
You'll be true, yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm trying to wrap my head around a lab technician part because I have some lab technician jokes, but I don't want to say it right now.
Yo.
I don't want to say it.
This is my enemy to come for a test. Like I didn't look at the man.
Yeah, because I heard when I said this lab technician and they were looking at his girlfriend. His ex-girlfriend is going to marry, right? But before, you know how the couple go for couple testing. So they did a couple testing. And he knows that the guy has syphilis, right? But the girl doesn't know because they're about to go and do this thing. So they're talking. The girl is happy. The girl was dancing past him, shaking. And says, "I just syphilis about."
Oh my God!
Shit. But people don't know. It's wait. So wait. Are you supposed to tell where you work at and all that?
Yeah, I'm at that district also.
Wow. So that is where the breadwinner. That's where the money is coming from right now. If I was on a comedy and the laptop, which one is paying you more right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'll go for the laptop.
The laptop, right? Okay. What else do you do, MJ?
Me?
Yeah.
Masa, Mufi bola.
Why somebody ask you?
They do like the team here, they carry bola.
Okay, so what else do you do?
Oh, okay, I'm a shopkeeper. I have a boutique there around.
You have a boutique?
It's not mine, but I have a boutique around.
If the boutique is on your, why did you have a boutique?
Yeah, it's more or less mine because the person has given it to me.
If you share with that.
Okay. Yeah, a boutique. It's at Bola Junction, Labad.
How is business?
Business is good.
What do you sell the most there?
Sneakers.
And slaps.
And shirts. And then sell flyers. Comedy flyers.
Everybody will
and slaps.
You take one. Go.
If you come, yeah, you buy the sneaker finish. Yeah. Charlie, take the flyer. You know what take? Go ahead.
What else do you do?
Well, for now, I've paused everything. I want to do full-time comedy, and then I do the event organizing. For now, I'm still DKB's apprentice. I do everything for him. He's PA as well. And then I used to do TV and radio sound engineering. I've built over 5 radio stations across over 2 years. But the last radio station I worked at, there was fire outbreak, and that was what forced me to do comedy.
Okay.
So doing comedy, I was thinking if I ever get anything to depend on, as in any other work, whenever I go for shows and then I fail, I flop or something, I might have a second choice to go and do another thing. But if I focus on the comedy,
you don't have a choice.
Yes, I won't have a choice, and I know I have to die for this, and I have to work hard for this. So that is the main reason why I'm taking comedy 100%.
There are people who did comedy before you did comedy. Well, let's say if we have categories of comedians, you classify the Santos, the Judases, the Waterproof, the Commodem as what? They are what, class A? They are what? The legends?
They are legends.
And then you come down from there to where? From there you come to which people?
You come down to DKB,
No,
Foster,
KSM then.
KSM. KSM is part of the Santos.
Santos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to add them to, okay.
Yeah.
KSM, and there is another man who has been long forgotten.
Fred Waffle.
Apostle Marcus Danso. He was the one who trained Mr. Beautiful, Santo, Judas. He's still alive,
Oh, okay.
but people don't.
Did he do the? But he did. I don't know.
He was the first person to bring Kiso concert party.
That's new to me. I know a lot about comedy, but I don't know this one.
So
Okay.
he's another person. They are part of the legends. Okay, but for stand up, we should say from DKB, Foster, Augustine Chemical, Lexi, OB. They are the A class for us right now.
Okay.
Stand up, and there should be difference, because when it comes to the comedy as a whole, we have Lil Wayne's and then Funny Face. But when it comes to stand up alone, yes, we still have Funny Face is part of stand up, but he has retired for a while.
Yeah.
But still we have them, and then we should be somewhere. Should we be B?
Q.
Because we have to choose. Because
Yeah, you have to choose. Because there are people that are also watching you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are looking at it like, I want to be like Putogo, I want to be like, why not like MJ? So where are we now?
Definitely we've suffered.
Yeah.
We've been upcoming for so long. We've been giving bottles of Coke to drink after shows and all
But
that.
for now,
So we
yeah,
should be
nah.
B class by now. Yes.
Because there are some people who are also coming
yeah.
up and they are following us.
Yes, so it's B class.
Oh wow!
Keep talking. Okay, so wait, and then we'll come back. We'll come back. The lights will be ECG took their lights, but we have a backup. We'll kick in very soon.
Okay, all right.
Okay, very soon. Right now, I can tell you that the audience are watching Putogo's performance at Glow. That's what they are watching right now. Whilst we wait.
My partner spotted me at the back. But like Putogo, we pray for the church after the sermon. I didn't have any prayer in mind, so I log into these WhatsApp groups. You know, they have prayers they send every morning, long prayers. So I threw a prayer, dito. After the sermon, he said, Putogo, come forward and pray for us. I was pompous because I knew I had something in mind. I just went forward. Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, Creator, Designer, and Architect of the universe, protect us, save us, and send us home safely. Please forward this message to 14 groups in 14 seconds.
Let's jump back straight into. By the way, we're watching Putogo's performance. Let's switch back to what these people are not doing for you, not what they have done for you. What do you expect from the A-listers, the B-listers, for you, the legends down to the A to the B? What do you expect them to be doing for you right now as you're growing? Because when I say you have been coming a while, but you want to believe you're here now. Like, now let's do this. You know, we're here right now. What are they not doing?
Okay. Make a. You go talk first of all.
Oh, feel free.
All right. So for me personally, what I think our leaders or our senior colleagues, comedians should do that they are not doing for us. If anybody has the kind of courage to come and stand and say that he's your senior, you should be benefiting from that person.
Okay.
In any way, at least if there is any show crowd, the person links you up and then you are able to get at least 2,000 or 1,000 from that person, you should know that you are still serving the person. But nobody has the courage to come and stand in front of you. Even your father, who has not taken care of you before, if he tells you he's your father, you still doubt him because he doesn't have that love.
Okay.
So this is where we have comedians in the country who are our leaders, and we are still in the dark days, and we still need a stepping stone to actually come out. Okay, there is this thing we've not gotten anywhere yet. When you look at how Nigerian upcoming artists are even driving Range Rover and other stuff, it means that we can do more than them, but we are not actually freeing our mind to help ourselves. If we are together and we have an industry, nobody will go on social media to write a whole lot of things that is bothering him on social media. They will just call up a meeting and then we address it. We are somewhere. Okay, so what I think is that any comedian who feels he is way up and then he's matured, he's the senior, it's all right for you to actually do a show and then with the mindset that I'm helping these guys to actually broadcast to showcase what they have, as well as they will also remember me someday. And then if not even that, any comedian that you are able to perform on their show and raise bar, nail it, at the end of the day, if the person tells you you did very well, you should be expecting some shows from that person's line. If the person is not bringing it, then it means he's hiding it. Yes, it's logic. We are suffering, but we don't even know why we are suffering. We don't want the case where somebody would ask, oh, I want MJ comedian on my show, and then you are like, he has traveled, he's out of the country, when he is there and he's free.
I've heard that story before. I hear it. I think it runs in the creative arts industry.
Yes.
Where we keep eating at each other, even though they know also boy they know or charge baby crowd and all those.
Yes.
So
things. For the leaders, what we are trying to say is that they shouldn't be too comfortable with wherever they are, as if say we drew baby a one until when you're open and show. If you behave that way, then it means that you are not helping somebody just like you were helped to get there.
Okay.
Yes, so we want them to move from their comfort zone. Just spread out the shows. In Nigeria, you hear Alibaba has a show, Acapella has a show, this one has a show, this one has a show, and all the kids are following them. We will go. And they show that respect. That is what we want. Definitely, if our seniors are able to comport themselves, when there is an issue on social media, you see that this one is really focusing and talking. He's saying the truth and not teasing and playing around. Everybody feels like, yeah. But when you are teasing and playing around, you've forgotten that there is somebody who is also coming. And he will come and overtake you, and he will also tease you like that.
Okay.
So that is what we think. There should be some kind of discipline.
The most important thing is the platform and the hype. You know, hype is everything. Because if someone has not seen you perform before and they trust you, this comedian, you suggest someone for the person, they'll be like, okay, since you've not seen him perform, you are good and saying this person is good, then automatically that person is good. And a comedian needs a platform to put him or herself up there. So when you get the platform and the hype, I think everything will be okay.
Every bit of platform.
And me, I think there is this kind of I don't want to say mindsets with some of the big guys in the game. Okay, professionally, I started doing stand-up 5 years ago. I know for them, started doing stand-up for 5 years ago, and some people think they've been in the game for 20 years, 30 years, so you have to pass through the same procedure that they pass through to be able to get there. But mind you,
all fingers are not the same. Yeah.
Probably you are the type that you are a slow learner, but someone is a quick learner. Probably you 2 or 3 days, then part is there. Trust me, the three of us sitting there, we've played shows that we've killed it, we've nailed it. But how many of our big guys have been able to come out and then write on their social media or whatever and say, oh, these guys did well. Night of Laughs, last year December, myself and Putogo were there. We killed it. Openness. George Kwe will tell you we killed it, but no one said anything about it. Glow Laughter Fest. Warris and myself and Putogo, we were there. We did well. It's only post GH that we saw that they've posted Putogo's performance. But
and
no,
even on our pictures, if you post,
if we post, we get that. No one is talking about, and it's very bad. At the end of the day, that probably you think we are nobody. We have a huge following, not only social media, real following. Myself, I've been organizing my personal walk that I do every 1st July from Trade Fair to Independence Square. And Fifi, let me tell you the truth, I get over 1,000 people. If you can check on my social media, I get over 1,000 people following me, and these are real fans. So if you, the big guys, are there and you push it, we just need a little push. Yeah, they are doing it, but we want them to do it more. Some of them are doing it. Some I don't know, it's hatred.
It's just like you are saying, let's hit it. It's straight. Okay. In Ghana, we have comedians, we have great comedians. But the only, you see, when DKB is winning or losing, it still raises the name comedy. And then people get to know what comedy is. I've learned something. No matter how deep people hate DKB or Foster Romanus or Chemical, they still project the name comedy. People go and they are like, oh, say we are a stand-up comedian. But you go and then you check stand-up comedians, and then up to now, nobody knows on social media or any other website the number of stand-up comedians in Ghana.
The names.
The names simple.
Names. So the thing is that we have not gotten anywhere. But it gets to a point in time, let's say, assume Putogo, I tag you. And then after 30 minutes, I see you commenting on your own post without, making a reaction on the post I tagged you. Do you know the your fans on my page who are waiting for you to
respond? Say something.
Okay, so I think they underrate the social media staffs, and then they take the stage too serious. Okay, and that is what the problem is. I went viral yesterday, and up to now I'm still viral. MJ went viral 3 days ago, his videos, but no comedian, you won't see on any comedian's page that he is happy for his brother or he is projecting for any comedian.
Do you have a WhatsApp group that all comedians belong to? Because right now that's where everybody is going. Like, even actors are creating WhatsApp groups that everybody's like, okay, we are here. People are dropping jokes in there. Right? Do you have something like that?
We used to.
We used to, but no longer. Do you accuse each other of stealing each other's jokes? Have you had beefs like you stole my joke, blah blah blah?
Yes, but we've grown to but now we've grown to the point where, see, at times comedians we think alike. And if probably you just hear the person saying the joke this way, maybe the person is also like he has been thinking about the joke long time before you also got the joke. So probably the person have said it, he didn't even hear you saying it. But first, we just think, oh, Charlie, why we have a joke? And then you approach the person. But me personally, if I see something, I approach you. I just don't go and then make noise. I approach you. Charlie, joke we uti wa me wana say wow. Oh, Charlie, we joke about me and say, oh, they be me and me joke. Then yeah, we are.
Sometimes you can even hear a friend's joke and it comes back to you as a new joke.
As a new joke, yes.
Then you will say it and be like, you be my joke that.
Yeah. But some of the jokes they be family jokes.
Yeah, they are family jokes for everybody.
If you say it, I will go Putogo, Charlie, then I go fire.
Sometimes when a friend is in trouble somewhere that you are not around, maybe they can use your joke to save themselves from that.
That one,
come back to tell you that, oh, Charlie.
That one, yeah.
Some trouble go highway.
You see, that one there is understandable. But some people, they almost say, we will not write jokes, so we will wait for you to work your jokes out.
Yeah.
When they are good, they will then they wouldn't perform around you. Yeah. They will go to Kumasi, Volta region, Northern region. They will go to places and perform your jokes, and then they will be taking big. Seriously,
you go and say the same thing.
You go there and they'll be like,
it'll be a joke.
Yeah.
So it just we've not seen anything yet because we are in Ghana. It should get to a point in time, just like Nigeria. They steal their jokes to the extent that they even bring it to Ghana and come and say it to take, shine and everything. It will grow to the extent that when we get to a point when our jokes self no be on our own. Yes, you go say I'm somebody. So I've been able to be comfortable with that aspect that is what is going to happen very soon.
And sometimes when somebody says a joke, it looks like a motivation. It's like, you are working.
You get a good joke.
You go sit down and watch my joke, then can't say, then have your role model.
Yeah. Seriously, I just some joke they talk like that. Some joke about sex. Where they travel, go, some guys have ever done that. You travel to go and chop your girl somewhere.
Oh yeah, every guy.
Yeah, so they go away, the car they do overtaking the things, then they think, hey, me won't swear. So that kind of death, you feel die way, like God know they can't take your soul like the way they take ammo. They take this thing, rubbish this thing, no. They take and collect your soul.
Collect your body like that.
Then they open hell. Then they open the curtains. Then they go to the stone boy. Shatawale, one trim home. I go here for somewhere where I tell the guy say, oh, it be motivation. Yeah. If you feel use that joke, then it means say they work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apoko de poko.
Poko, little by little.
Yeah.
Little by little. Oh,
music. Yeah, I did music.
Where? Which school?
Apreciakus.
Also, okay.
I also did music.
Where?
And dance.
Music and dance. Music and dance.
Primary school.
Okay. Two born. Yeah.
All of you don't even know how to sing the song.
If you how do they sing it?
If you are a good song, where you start, wait, let him sing, go.
It's okay. It's okay. Me like the guy prepare past me.
There we there. So like we just before we round up, okay, I have one very important question, and we think we can go on and round up from there. There are common jokes, like you said, the family jokes, that people have versions of the same joke. So there are jokes that you tell and you can say, oh, I know this part of the joke, I know that part of the joke, I know that part of the joke. Has anyone ever called one another and say, Charlie Putogo, I have this joke, I don't know how make up the point that we make up put down for. Or like, where is Charlie? Okay, let's know. Make a test this thing with you, then make a see. If I do A, B, C, D, how? Have you ever done that? Do you do that?
It happens.
That one, yeah.
It happens.
Do you tell yourself the jokes to see if it's funny or not?
Yeah.
But sometimes you tell yourself the jokes and you don't like, oh, I don't know.
Sometimes you can't determine. Sometimes you can determine, but sometimes you just have to be at a place with your friends, just be talking, and then you drag them into your zone. So if the joke you have is about maybe bottles, and you're talking about girls, you have to drag them little by little and start talking about bottles, then you drop the joke.
Yes.
So they're unwillingly and no one knows anything about it.
Whether
When
it's
they
a
laugh,
joke or not.
you will know that it's funny.
Yeah. But sometimes I think the way I started my comedy, it was with Putogo. So we used to write jokes, we used to go to places, then we would sit together, then we'll be trying to get some hard jokes, killer jokes, so say we go perform them. So sometimes when we are there, you remember that day when the beggar came to knock the door?
Yeah,
That same night we performed
yeah.
the same joke at the mall. He came to knock the door, and then we were getting jokes out of
You
all
can
that
create
he
jokes
was
without getting
saying.
punchlines, and then when you meet your friends and discuss it with them, they
They'll
just
give
drop
you
the
the
punchline.
punchline.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we up to now I discuss with MJ the kind of jokes I get, or some jokes I get. I'm like, no, it's MJ's joke.
Kind
it's
of
his
style,
material.
yeah.
So why would I say, if I even say it is, let me go and give it to him. So that is how for me. I had a Putogo with he can testify, because I have had that same destiny with him, MJ too, but I don't know for the other comedians, because I feel say this comedy is competition. But if you get, or your friend comes to you to tell you this is the kind of joke I got, the more it feels like, yeah, you are important, you are also good, or you have a friend or something, so you have to learn harder. And it's me, you don't even know. They tell me your joke, I'm like, wow, this is deep. Let me get
We
deeper.
can go deep. Let me get deeper.
Yeah. So yeah,
The way you put
No,
on the
but-
deeper there.
I get some show be where these two guys, I set them up, but seriously they break the show. Where me, I they feel bad, so I won't talk them. You see, one of the shows where I invited about 40 audience from me, my side, to come and sit down and not to laugh. And then after the show, they were all telling me they were in love with these guys. Okay, it's something you actually have to set them. I tried that, and I wanted to see how good you guys are going to hit them up. And then they were like, yeah, they are coming, they won't laugh. And MJ, I remember you did the same thing at Eddie's Pizza. You brought the other guys. I don't know, you didn't come. So they came, and then I was performing in the midst of Nigerians. That is my adventure. For me, if I'm performing in the midst of Nigerians, I love it. Let's kill ourselves.
They can't speak cheap.
Yeah, because
So
Nigerians
you
are
move from
good.
your comfort zone and
Yeah.
go to.
It's very hard to please a Nigerian.
Yep.
So immediately you begin to please them, it feels like, yeah, you are doing it.
Yeah.
So I feel it's adventure. You should be there. Yes. So
Wait, this is my last question to all of you. Wait, no. First, let's go to the auditions. You went to audition to be a comedian, a stand-up comedian.
Me, I didn't go some.
Fine.
I went with Warris.
Wait. So who thought they were like the headmasters and say, okay, I'm organizing auditions for people to become stand-up comedians?
I was George Britton. The judges were three: George Britton, DKB, and then Sweet.
Nana of Ghana music.
Okay.
Ni.
Okay. Okay, so wait, was there like a flyer? Was there like, if you think you can make it, what was it?
When I started comedy, I went to H2O to perform.
Okay.
And then it went well. And the next time I went to Casamara Hotel and I flopped. So I was like, Charlie, I'm not going to do them again. So like 3 months I was at home. But when I'm home, at my leisure time, I just write anything, any joke that comes to my head. So one comedian, Crypto, called me. I was like, Charlie, some audition me for Mount 7. I said, yeah. So he gave me the date. And the day when I met Crypto, I met Chopsticks, Kimbudu. This guy was Tuno all over the place. Like, me, I know the KB, my party, I know the. So they told us, okay, freestyle comedy. You come, you take this topic, then you talk about it. You come, you take this topic. So we all went inside for the first time. Everybody cracked this or a joke. We came out. For me, George Britain was not laughing. I didn't know.
No, they weren't. They were all not. And
like
I didn't go as a comedian. I didn't go. It wasn't blocking. That's why he's saying I was too no. I went as a sound engineer. I wanted to do freelance because the place got bent, and then I wanted to do sound. So immediately I got there. I was in DKB's group. So one lady took my name and she was like, "Hey, you're a fool, eh? Why did you write sound engineer?" And then she left. The next moment she came out and she's like, "Warris, you are next. You are going in as a comedian." Yeah. So as I was outside, we were all dropping punchlines. Hey, this one will drop punchline. So I dropped the punchline and they were like, "But you be comedian?" I said, "No, I'm not a comedian. I just know DKB. they can't do my thing." So they say, "No, this guy disguising body way be champion way he come."
Wait, so what? And then at the end they said
when they were settled, we went after that they were quarterfinals. Then they dropped some people. You see them going home.
Tell by the bill, you know, crypto. You read some time they ask crypto some question. Where you be Jehovah Witness? Where that thing limit time? That be what I take win more. So they ask out that question where he say he no go talk that question. He be Jehovah Witness. Maybe they tell a flow. Where I jump away they say make it go out. They think about something make they come.
So semi-final. So the semi-final they were like, okay, you versus you. So pick a topic, one for the motion, the other against the motion. Charlie. And the guy was like, let's talk about ECG. And I was working on ECG topic for about 3 months ago. So I was like, okay, let's take ECG. We went inside, I cracked. The guy was sweating. We were like, Charlie, you are evicted. And I went to final with this guy.
The final
one.
So the final what favored me. The video is still there. The final what favored me was that I was a radio presenter already in Kipko. So immediately I came, DKB was like, okay, so they are changing the topic. We are doing it like a radio show. So it came in my line and I was like, yeah, I'm doing my levels. As it came, we bang, yeah, boy, la show, I'm see, yeah, I'm out for you too, you know.
Wait, so.
Yeah, water safe.
So whilst we were doing auditioning,
pipe
MJ was somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so
My
producers brought an idea, which because I'm about to end the show, let's do that very quickly. So I'm going to give you a topic, all three of you. Actually, this one gets into trouble. But let's do it.
They want to.
I'm going to give you a name. When I drop the name, we go at the person. This is comedy, don't worry.
Yeah, they should know what
This is comedy, don't worry.
Everything we've said is a joke.
This is comedy, don't worry. Let's start. Wendy Shay.
It's a dumb question. Skip it.
I had a different thing on mine. It means I went too deep, you know. Yes. So we're talking about Wendy Shay.
Wendy Shay.
Recently, I saw a performance at Miss Malaika. Today, she was dressed fully, like she was wearing everything, no body part showing. It was.
I'm nice. Sure it's Wendy Shay.
Yeah. So you can identify Wendy Shay with what?
She's Arsenal's one, you know.
The main reason I love it is for her acting skills.
Really.
But me, for me, I've been thinking, what if we have two characters in one?
Yeah.
Where we have Shatta Shay.
Yeah.
Shatawale with Wendy Shay's character, and I'm just imagining someone interviewing. So interview me.
Yo, Wendy Shay.
Yeah.
Shatta Shay.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up?
Charlie, you go the interview as you say they pump one of your ear, they lose one ear. What happened?
Charlie, you know, say the thing the way we did, and they show them and they save the things they're doing. See, the way people they do, and they sack people from a pool. Yeah.
You know, God is a generous God. If it was like anytime you had sex, you write the number on behind your shirt, and you have sex 2 times, they write 2. And maybe you have 2 years imprisonment, you have sex 3 times, you have 3 years imprisonment behind you.
What number they go write for?
When they say like indefinite suspension.
Shatawale.
Shatta.
Smart.
Smart.
Shatawale. Oh,
Away from the Abibas to.
Yeah.
Like F9.
Yeah.
Why did they give him F9?
A1.
Okay, A1 is the bread or.
Shatta be very good. But you know, yeah, but Shatta is the biggest musician in Ghana now. He's the only musician who has a pool in his house. And he's the
biggest according to body parts or
oh. Why look at my lips?
But me, I ask you say, man, if DKB walks, maybe you walk, you leave footsteps. DKB leaves
My
what?
steps.
So Shatawale will leave what? It's okay.
No, but
because no, imagine Shatawale advertising a mouthwash. You see.
But how can DKB advertise helmet?
Aish, wow. Where you go wear them? Sometimes you go put them
for
you.
You wear them, tell them to remove your helmet.
No. No, you go come, you go down. So, excuse me, I'm here to advertise helmets. You know, it's good for you. The thing is, you put it on your head. Put it on your head.
Not me.
Put it on your head. Like God has put him on my head. But, you know, Shatta is a good guy. Sack. Oh. Sack. Yeah, so behind him, dada.
Well, what we will talk say be faithful.
Sarkodie be faithful. You know be faithful.
I mean, that's the best.
Why you they speak the truth in public like that?
And that's the best.
Because me, I the first say Sarkodie be faithful. You know, his first time when he started singing, he was like he didn't have money, but his slogans were the things that were delaying him to become a star. Because in the beginning, he goes to the studio. Sarkodie, what do you want to do? Said, I want to sing, but I don't get money. Okay, go inside the booth. He gets inside and he's like, yo, what else? You know, say money no be problem. Hey, fear. Like,
but if you have to be very specific, either Obedepon or Sarkodie, because they are 2 different people.
Yeah.
Obedepon used to have his shape here.
But you know, Sarkodie is the only artist who doesn't know how to spell.
Really?
Yeah, it's true. Tiny will spell his name. My name is what?
T-I-N-N-Y.
Tiny. Asem will come. My name is
A-S-E-M.
Sarkodie will come. My name is S-A-R-K-O-D-I-A. Bede.
yo!
Bede. Yes. But he's also, you see, one thing about Sarkodie is, I realized he was being punished at home when he started doing music. Yeah, because the way his gesture and everything, the way, you know, Sarkodie will be there and then his father will lash him. Ha! Then, what are you doing? He say, Papa, what else? They say, hey, confess can not cut. You know, some money no big problem.
Like
Yeah.
He evolved with the way he talks.
Yeah.
Initially, he used to speak Triba now, but even did that.
Yeah. Advise you, nigga. We advise you.
It's like that.
The big problem that everybody talks about, which some of us beg to differ, but let's just go there. Ghanaian comedians are not funny. You've heard it over and over and over again. Ghanaian comedians are not funny. Is there a truth to this statement? What are we doing right? What are we doing wrong?
But that one is true. Ghanaian comedians are not funny.
You know, some people judge comedy.
Let me tell Fifi something. You see, Ghanaian comedians are not funny to the people who are saying Ghanaian comedians are not funny. Truth be told, I know a couple of people who have not been to any of our stand-up comedy show before, but they are the main people who go out there and say Ghanaian comedians are not funny. So me, I don't fight them. I just invite them for our shows.
I just say they should pray for a sense of humor.
Yes, and trust me, if you come to any comedy show organized by a Ghanaian with Ghanaian comedians on, I bet you go out there and
you'd have
you would rather be a disciple for us.
because
we will not talk.
Because what I've realized about this thing is that, you see, I've been working with DKB for a very long time, and people get to know that you're a comedian. Okay, some of them transfer their hatred, a little bit of them, to you. And then what I realized about it is that it's not as if people hate Ghana comedy or Ghana comedy. They love, they want to come. But some people, you see, I think the big guys, some of the big players, they have problems with some particular comedians where they want to express them. They spread it out on everybody. If you check, maybe I have a problem with Putogo. He wasn't able to pay me after performing for him. I get angry. I tell him all sorts of things. I still take my money. After that, it becomes war. So anybody talking about Putogo, I'm like, oh, fuck, this Putogo is not funny. I be, oh, Nase Ghana.
And then the media.
So you see, that thing has been able, it has been able to spread out to everybody. Ghanaians are such a way that when you tell them and they've not even seen it, they have it on mind. So immediately they hear your name. Say on the home yesterday. Just recently,
I've not witnessed the person.
I was sharing flyers. We do share 2,000 flyers every time we have a show. So in the process, we get to know the kind of people we are dealing with. Sometimes you give somebody flyer and the person is like, comedy. Na say me ame to me ama me ho asre. And then I'm about to 30 Ghana. Look, if you're out there and then you can make yourself laugh, it means that you can masturbate. Yes, you can make yourself happy by masturbating yourself. You see, you should always consider some things. You can't be a baller person. That is why God created somebody to take baller. You can't be a pastor. That is why somebody is a pastor. You can't come and suck this thing. You can't do a whole lot of things. That's why some people are there to do it. That is the same way we have camera, we have mobile phone, we have this. They could have done everything in one.
In your mind, you think you are saying something sensible.
No, I'm saying this one is very serious. So, see, it's very serious because it breaks your spirit. Like, you go out, you are sharing flyers, and then you are expecting people to take it. They don't take it. They shouldn't make bad comments, and they make it. What do you feel about your career?
You finish.
Okay, so what we are saying, telling us we are not funny on social media, everywhere you meet us, whether we are not there, Charlie, it be like when a ringtone, we get them already. You know if you tell we where you go pain we. As a worker try boa so ya boa. Satya said, we won't make you talk some different thing where you go motivate us. The people who are coming, we will not be those people where you tell us we will not be funny with the board because we they chop money from the same thing they talk say we will not be funny about. So it be like you for change them.
For changing the rhetoric. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever had to, like, has someone ever walked up to you and say you're not funny before? They just walk up to you and say you're not funny.
Sometimes they try to tell you the kind of jokes. They be like, this joke you talk no. You know, the last time I went to perform at Ghana Writers Association, and then after the performance, one Jehovah's Witness guy walked to me. I was like, the joke was funny until I got to Jehovah's Witness. I was like, why? He said he's a Jehovah's Witness. He brought his kids here, and then it's not a good thing. So I shouldn't be talking about Jehovah's Witness. Sometimes I talk about sex, they'll be like, don't talk about sex. And it's limiting it because if you tell me I didn't talk about sex and my joke is about sex, I have to talk about it. Because we learn from those who, like the originators, which are the whites. And then they are not limited. They express themselves, they express their views, they can talk about sex here, they can talk about their president. That's why I spoke about the president and then
Ghana, they talk about the president.
Show, they came to the stage and they were like, why did I talk about the president and I shouldn't talk about the president?
No, you know what happens if you say something for them. Like I said, Shatawale should be given a statue and then they should remove Kwame Nkrumah's statue and then put Shatawale at the circle. People were the Shatta fans. Hey, Charlie, you go to heaven. Charlie, you be champion. When I know it wasn't sensible, but I decided to say it. So I realized that they like to hear what goes in for them.
And that is comedy.
And you can't please everybody.
People are accepting it. And those who don't want to accept the fact are still there. But those who want to come for the shows and then
it's 50-50. It's 50-50. You drop a joke, definitely someone will be happy, someone will feel hurt. So that's comedy. You don't apologize for your joke.
Because comedy
Joke,
has to
joke.
have a target. Either the target is you yourself, you diminish yourself,
Yeah.
or you diminish someone.
Yes.
So when you are talking about the target, someone shouldn't tell you.
Ghanaians must understand that.
They have to take it
comedy
like
is
that.
comedy. Yeah.
You just have to understand that it's comedy.
Listen, okay, so this is the catch. Okay, so this has been what? Warriors, this has been MJ, that's been Putogo. My name is Fifi, and this is my time.
All right. Thank you.